Well, hello, I am Catherine with Chalk Couture, and I'm going to give you a little brief tour just for a couple seconds of my hen house is what I call it. It is where I do my crafting. I have been crafting for years and years and years. That doesn't mean I'm great at it. It just means that I love it. So let me just show you a quick look around. So this is, that's my dog. Can you not wipe your nose on me? So this is like my back area. What's all that you see? That is Chalk Couture that is actually on my countertops in my shop. I also have Chalk Couture up on my walls that are on there. I've got Chalk Couture on my refrigerator. I've got Chalk Couture on my cabinets. I am a fan of Chalk Couture and have been for a long time. This is the door to my bathroom that I made into a chalkboard as well. I've got my inhale, exhale. I've got Chalk Couture everywhere in here. But hey, this is my mess express inside my shop. Stand by one sec because we are going to do some crafting real quick. So stand by. All right, so it is still me. I'm still here, and we are going to be doing some crafting right away just to show you what Chalk Couture is about. So the main thing that made Chalk Couture claim to fame is they're now calling them stencils. They originally called these transfers because stencil makes you think it's actually a stencil, but it's not. This one has actually been used before. Yes, these are reusable, and it's, you can see that up on the screen. It's more like a silk screen, but it's a different textile. It is a so the product is going to go directly through here. It is not a stencil. It is like a silk screen. This side is sticky, this side is not. So to make it slightly less sticky, you want to press it on a terry cloth type of towel, and that's just going to make this a little bit less sticky. So I've done that, and this is a surface, make sure it's right side up, yes it is, that I intend on doing my design on. And this is just gonna be super easy and super fast. Since I have a white background there, I'm not gonna need to use the white Chalk Couture ink or paste up here. Now, what's the difference between Chalk Couture ink and Chalk Couture paste? Well, Chalk Couture ink can be permanent on and whatever surface you're working on, like that. So it's great for fabrics, it's great for wood, it's great for all kinds of products like surfaces like that. If you want it to last. Chalk Couture paste is the temporary version. Now, it's only going to be temporary if it is on a non-porous surface. What does non-porous mean? That means it does not absorb liquids. So I love doing this, as you saw, on my refrigerator. I love doing it on the glass of my oven. I love doing it on my stove. And what I love about all of it is even if you screw it up, oh well, you can just like take it away and not do it again or do it again and make it better the next time. So this is just a quick way. So I don't even need to stay in the lines at all there, friends, which is, again, what I love about this. Sometimes I find wood to be, even though wood is kind of porous, sometimes I do prefer to use paste on wood because I think it's a better color saturation. But it's up to you. Test it all out. I would not put paste on your mirror or anything like that because, I mean, you might not want your Chalk Couture transfer or your Chalk Couture stencil that says Sweet Cheeks on your mirror forever, like I may or may not have in my bathroom, just saying. But hey, it's easy. So as you can see, all I've done is I've dipped a little bit of my Chalk Couture ink or paste, this happens to be ink, into my little Chalk Couture squeegee. And yes, the Chalk Couture squeegees make a huge difference. There are similar little squeegees you can get in perhaps your local craft store, but they are nothing close to being the same. So don't even waste your time. They're only a couple bucks. Once you've got this whole thing down and all of the Chalk Couture paste or ink on there, you're going to start to pull this away and start to look at your design. Now, if it is a bigger project, I might pull this back a few times during it just to make sure I hit all the spots. So like if I miss something, you know what, I'm going to need to put something in that middle. I didn't even realize that. So you know what, I'm going to have to go with the white. Darn it. So here's what we're going to do. we are going to blend those. See, we saw that live. I didn't think about that. You wouldn't see the outside of the letters. It's okay. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to blend these guys together, and you are going to see a blending technique. I was having a blonde moment. I was thinking, oh yeah, we're not going to see, but as you saw, we didn't see all the letters. So we're just going to blend the red and the blue together. So I'm going to pull the red more down, as you saw. So we are going to see a blending technique. I'm going to lift that blue up a little bit. And my dog just dropped a ball. And now I'm going to take a fresh squeegee that has no inker paste on it already. And I'm just going to pull those together. So I have blended those lines. So in that middle, it's going to be almost like a little bit of an ombre. And they're going to be blended in. So let's see what that now looks like. I'm going to pull this away. Oh, that looks cool. And now it says freedom, freedom. So yes, so that is the simple way to do chalk couture. I intended to go white, but since this was a white background, like I said, you couldn't see it. But that is how easy it is. Now you could decorate, you could do another chalk couture stencil up here or down there, whatever you like, but I think it looks super, super cool just like that. Okay, so with that said, what do I do with this now? Well, simple. You just go rinse this underneath your cold water in your sink. And the majority of that inker paste is going to come off. You might see some staining on this outside, and let it dry with the sticky side up. And then stick it back on the paper that it came on, and you're good to go. These are good to be reused depending on how well you take care of them. The official story is 10 or so times, but the better you take care of them, the better they will last. By taking care of them, what does that mean? Store them flat. Whether they're hanging flat or they're laying flat, don't fold them, keep them flat. It means don't let them soak in water. Don't let them do that either. And just be kind. Make sure you put them on that terry cloth towel before you stick them on a crazy surface. And that is how easy it is to do chalk couture. Now, one of the coolest things, I'm sure you don't want to look at this all the time, but I don't know where to put this, so stand by. I'm going to put this down for 1 sec. I'm coming, friends. Stand by. And we're back, just like that, with my little goop on my hands. But don't worry, it's going to wash off of me just fine. So, with that said, as I almost choked there for a second, I lost my train of thought. Well, hey, I'm happy to be here, friends. I can't remember what my train of thought was. I just remember I was going to show you something else. But, you know, I guess that's menopausal brain for you. But anyway, I am Catherine Ansorba with Chalk Couture, wanting to show you how easy it is. Now, you can do crazy, big, complicated designs. You can do easy designs like that one that are in and out. One of my favorite parts of Chalk Couture is the Club Couture, because for like 25 bucks a month, 25 and change, month, free shipping, you get a little mini project sent to you every month that includes the surface, the paste or the ink, and the stencil, the transfer, all that stuff, all in one shot once a month. It's easy enough for the kids to do. It's fun enough for you to do as an adult. And check it out, because you can decorate your whole abode however you like and make some pretty cool things. My dogs are going crazy, so I'm gonna let you go. All right, see you soon, friends.